So Taylor, we get a lot of questions about practice papers. How should parents actually use practice papers?
There are three different purposes for practice papers, and parents need to be clear in their own minds which purpose a particular paper is being used for. So when they give a paper to their child, they should consider whether that paper is being used for study purposes, i.e. for learning purposes or doing groundwork. Okay, so that's one purpose: study, learning, groundwork purposes. In that case, the paper can be in any format, i.e. it doesn't have to be multiple choice, it can be standard version, and it doesn't have to be a good quality brand because it's for practice or learning from. And that is something the children would do at an early stage in their preparations. Then later on, when they have done a lot of that groundwork, they may use practice papers for practice. And when I say practice, they will be practicing the specific techniques for the exams that they're going to sit. So in that case, if they're going to sit a multiple choice exam, the paper should be a multiple choice practice paper, and the children should fill in the multiple choice answer sheet so that they're practicing that part of it too. And they should be practicing not only the techniques, but also speed and accuracy. So that's the main, if you like, most papers will be used for that purpose, for practicing those things. Then at certain points you'll want to know where your child stands, and so then you would use practice papers for the purpose of testing or measurement. Now here you have to be a bit careful because some papers are definitely a lot harder than others. So if you use papers which are over the top difficult, then they won't give a true measurement of where your child stands, and it'll only be disheartening for you and your child. And then of course at the opposite end there are papers which are a little easier than what you can expect in the exam, and they're good also for practice, but they're not good for measurement. So they will give you, like, if you like, a false positive, and perhaps lead to a bit of complacency. So there are certain papers which are better than others for measuring or testing purposes, and in general I would recommend the GL assessment practice papers for that purpose, because the 11+ exams themselves are written by GL assessment, so that would be the closest thing you can buy in terms of the content, the format, the look, to the real thing.
And if you'd like to find out more about the courses available, or just have some questions about the 11+, then give Sir Taylor or one of his colleagues a call on the number provided through the Contact Us button.